I think you're referring to, Madam Carr, is another quote from the former Parliamentary Budgetary Officer. And I'm going to read that here, and I think it's very much in alignment with some of the comments that you've made here today. And perhaps you can support this quote and perhaps even provide more information around it. But it goes back to your comments about the Band-Aids. But this quote for me was incredibly alarming. And I quote from former Parliamentary Budgetary Officer Kevin Page. He says, "There is no strategic human resource plan, for the Government of Canada. There's no evidence whether or not we've made really good hiring decisions with the significant increase in the complement of the public service." No human resource plan, Madam Carr. It's unbelievable to me after 7 years in government that this government would not determine how to effectively determine the human resource organizational structure of a single department, never mind all of these shortfalls that we're seeing. Can you comment on this quote, please, and perhaps expand upon your statement in the opening about the necessity to stop with the Band-Aids to get value for money for Canadians through better organization, structuring, and planning from our federal government?
Yes, thank you for that comment. And for sure, that is one of the things. I'm going to pass it over to my VP, Eva Henshaw, to talk about her work with the Chief Information Officer and why we are so short-staffed and what is happening. Eva?
Thank you. I know that the Chief of Information Office is currently looking at the resources of IT, and they have stated that we are short by 8,000 employees in the IT offices. And that alone is quite alarming since we only have 17,000 approximately IT workers across Canada. It doesn't surprise me to see those quotes, because when you look at the budgets and the plans that come up from the departments, the overall resource plans for human resources of the public service, they are not there. They do not want to increase their footprint of public servants. For whatever reason, we're not sure, but we do see their plans on other budgets that are increased on a yearly basis, and in which they're able to contract out resources through those budgets and not the public servant budgets.